Alright, how's it going, guys? Have a little bit of bad news. So, the recording messed up a little bit. It's very choppy, very laggy looking. So, instead of the regular recordings where it's just me um, playing the game like normal, this one I'm gonna put it in 4x speed. I'm gonna give a voiceover of what happened in it because I feel like it'll be smoother that way. And hopefully, there won't be any more issues like this in the future. So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, even though it's a little bit different. Um, yeah, so let's get right into it. Little clearing of trees, so I just went in here, cleared out all the grass, and I put some of the Ars Novu planks down, and they looked really nice, so I decided to go with those for the flooring. And as you can see, there's just seeds everywhere. So I put the double chest down to hopefully organize that. I started getting chased by one of the apotheosis bosses, so I had to go through and kind of jog around him for a while and not get, killed. So it's just me chopping down a tree because I didn't have enough resources to finish the house for the first batch. Crafted more planks. I'm gonna have to cover up this water here in a second so that I can continue to extend the house a little bit. And then we get some more wood and build the framework. Obviously, I didn't like how it looked, apparently. Oh, you know what? I was getting chased by the skeleton again. Mans was tough. I'll give it to him. I had to have Novi come over and help me take him out. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Got a nice little helmet from him. Little turtle helmet. Man, I love the break spell. Makes my life so much easier. We were trying to figure out, someone named Hag Tamer joined, and we were trying to figure out who it was. Because they joined and then they had left. And then it turns out it was Chai, my friend Chai. So I decided to use spruce wood for the framework on the outside. I was admiring the little petal effects that the trees gave off in the biome. So you can't really see it because I sped it up, but you can kind of see it every once in a while. It's just very choppy. Very it has pauses where there shouldn't be pauses. This is me deciding on how I wanted to do the front porch. I really should have gotten better food than just carrots because I just had to keep eating carrots every 5 minutes. I was thinking about doing an outdoor or a side panel garden, but I decided not to. So I had to just keep it with the spruce wood. And the horizontal logs just looked better, so I decided to go with that instead of the vertical logs being placed wherever. In hindsight, definitely should have just brought a bed with me. That way we could have just slept through the nights, because building at night was a little bit tedious. So the house is coming along. I decided to do a little back porch, half above water and then half above ground. The levitating belt actually did help me build the roof for this, because without it, I would have had to stack up blocks under me to get up there, then break the blocks. So definitely glad that I had the levitating belt on me for this. Didn't like how the oak wood looked, so I think I'm decided to go with glass. So I had to clear some room, and then I had to go grab some sand. This is me starting to do the front pathway to kind of pretty up the house a little bit. And honestly, I'm pretty proud of the front pathway. I couldn't find a good material to use for it until later on, but you'll see how it looks in the end, and I think it looks pretty good. I had to grab some of the mossy cobblestone from nearby for the finishing touch, you know. Mossy cobblestone just it works its magic, you know. Didn't want it to look too uniform, wanted it to still look pretty natural. So, I mean, look at that. You can't tell me that doesn't look beautiful. Look at that pathway. Come on now. Not the prettiest, but it's better than just dirt. Here we go. Yeah. I decided to use some, I believe it's called Blackstone from the Nether. And I used that for the stairs, and I thought it looked really good, so I kept that. And then I had a struggle figuring out what I wanted to use for the actual like walls of the base. Actually, I guess you would call it the interior? I don't know, man. I'm not an interior designer or a construction worker or anything like that. I don't build houses. I'm just a Minecraft player. I'm just a small boy in this big world, you know? I think Novi was asking me questions about how the farm worked. I honestly don't remember what I was doing at this point. Oh, I was looking... Yeah, I was still figuring out what I wanted to build with for the walls of the house. Because I really liked the flooring and the contrast between the floors and the spruce wood logs. Yeah, like right there was a really bad skip. And then there was another one. So I don't know what was causing it. Initially I thought the rain, but it's not even raining at that point in the video, so... The dirt is just a placement block so that I could actually get the other stairs to go how I wanted them to look. I think I was trying to figure out how each of the different woods looked so I could figure out if I wanted to build them out of that. And then I quickly realized that they all have the same exact appearance once you craft them into planks. Just came over here, take a quick break from building, do a little looting, but obviously there wasn't anything good in there that I wanted, so I just let it be. I wonder if I was looking for anything specific. I don't think I was. I think I was just tired of building, but I just, you know, got straight back to building. And I thought about building a base here actually, and I called over Novi because I was like, do you think I should stop building what I'm building now and build over here? And he was like, honestly, this place is pretty, but I don't think it matters. Plus, it's already started over there. And so I was like, yeah, you're right. I'll just finish what I started, you know? Which I'm glad I did. This is us just still debating on if I should build over there or not. Oh, yeah, they found this big village. And so I think Cole was over there at the same time. Maybe not, but they were looting it at some point, Novi and Cole. And I was a little bit of a late bloomer, so I uh, got there a little bit late. But because of the mod that allows for the looting, it doesn't matter how late you get there because the chests are different for each player. Each player has their own individual, what is that called? Pool, their loot pool. So I was just having fun rummaging around over there. And then I finally decided that I would use mossy stone bricks with a combination of regular stone bricks to build the walls, which I think turned out pretty good. Had to go around and just scavenge for the mossy stone. Or Novi shows us a cool trick later. I really like using diorite, so I came down to this cave nearby the house. Actually, I don't think it was even a cave. I think I made this. Yeah, pretty sure I just started digging and I found diorite, which I'm not going to complain. Diorite's probably my favorite stone to use for building. The calcite was down there too, and calcite's also really pretty, but I'm just a way bigger fan of diorite myself. The really good thing about the break spell with the spell book is that A, there's no durability, and B, it just instantly breaks it as long as it is a block that it can break. So as long as it's not a diamond tier block, it can break it. Which is why if you look in the bottom left, it says break iron, because that's what I named it, because that's the block that, or the block tier that it is limited to. I decided to make a furnace because I wanted to smelt down and get some stone. But I had no coal, so I had to start with making charcoal. This is me excavating, preparing to make the basement, which is what I got all of the diorite for. So I continue to break out all the stone using my spell book. Then I polish diorite. And it just looks good. I love the way diorite looks. I didn't realize the chisel mod was in this until Novi pointed it out to us in a little bit. But I actually really liked that there was water under the house. So you'll see what I do here in a little bit with the water. I thought it was pretty creative, but maybe that's just me. I was checking out the Wandering Trader to see if he had any good deals, and I found that he has an enchanted golden apple. And so what I did is I looked to see if the enchanted golden apple could be made with the gold blocks, because I know a lot of the time it can't be for most mod packs. Or not for most mod packs, for some mod packs you have to just find them. But in this one you're able to craft it with the gold blocks. So I decided not to take that deal, since it was easily craftable. Okay, and so here's where I start filling in the rest of the walls with the regular stone bricks. It took me a little bit longer to figure out like good patterns and spacing between how much mossy stone brick and regular stone brick I wanted and the ratio I wanted to have for it. I also love having big windows in the house. So it saves resources on like mossy stone and regular stone. The Wandering Trader they are so annoying. They are always in your way. The other thing I struggled with a lot was figuring out how big I wanted the doorway to be. So I guess I'm just running in loops here. Didn't really know what to do. I was probably just thinking. So that was like the first idea I had, was to keep the front like that. If I ever go back to it. I also wanted to have like a good, pretty, like, I know embroidered isn't the term, like not even close. That's what I felt like I wanted to say. But I guess a good design for the sides of the house. I realized I wanted to make the wall a little bit longer so that it would match better. Because I think I had it wrong, actually. I think I just had the dimensions wrong. Because the back porch and the front porch are going to be different. But I had them the same, which was wrong. Didn't look good. I never did build a door, like an actual wood door that opens and closes. I just kind of left the archway open. Oh man, this is when I had to transfer all the storage over because I didn't like having it in the middle of the house. I liked having it at the side. So yeah, you can see me going through and trying to make everything kind of organized. But with the amount of seeds I had, I don't know why I kept those seeds. I guess because I figured I'd be making a farm later on with them. But I ended up really liking the ovular shape on the sides of the houses. Sides of the house. Excuse me. And I brought out the railings for the front porch out by one because I figured it looked a lot better. And I still think it looked good, honestly. I really like the way it turned out. And so here is the end of the video. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave the base at this for now. I'll finish it up tomorrow night. So, alrighty everyone, thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna make this place look beautiful. Okay, it's gonna be so pretty. You have no idea. And good morning and good night. Adios.